Listen to the full podcast over on Spotify. The link is in the description down below.
Before going to jumping in.
Oh, I just thought, you know what? It's all or nothing at this point. I mean, it worked out. They got the job. I don't know whether it's because of Football Manager or not, but you know what? That's something I'm happy to go along with, to be honest with you. But outside of Football Manager, so what is it you enjoy doing outside of Football Manager? What other kind of hobbies and interests do you have?
The YouTube thing has taken up a significant chunk of my time, but I do try and do the majority of stuff sort of 10 p.m. and later, so it gives me time with the family and stuff. I guess the one thing I do, I play badminton outside of Football Manager, which is a sort of slightly random sport to play, which I started doing that about 3 or 4 years ago. Now I play in the local leagues, and well, not at the minute because you're not allowed to do anything. But when we're allowed to go back again, then I'll get back to doing that. And because it's a fun thing once you get over a certain level. Because I think most of the level I was at before I started playing again was kind of missing every sort of 2 or 3 shots, but when you can actually have a decent rally with someone at a reasonable level, then it's actually quite a fast game, which is rather than just a load of people going.
Oh, well, that was my problem, because my depth perception is horrendous. So I'd be one of those people where I'd swing for it, and the puck's on the floor. And I'm like, what's going on? Like,
hole in the racket.
Oh, it is 100%. So I can appreciate the skill involved with, especially when you say having a rally with someone. Yeah. So I can appreciate the skill involved with that. So fair play. That's pretty cool.
I don't enjoy fitness at the best of times, or trying to stay in some level of fitness. So I think for anything like that, I just need to have a sport that I'm going to enjoy, rather than try and run.
Well, it's funny because I know I was looking through your channel doing some research, and I noticed you got a tennis manager going on as well, elbow tennis. Yeah. I watched a few minutes of that. I found that quite fascinating.
That is a surprisingly good game, I have to say. I've been playing that. That series has been going on for 1.5 years now, and I keep going back to it. I haven't fallen out with that one yet, and it's just there are some downsides to that game, but it's quite fun because it is managing the player. You do all the training, you try and keep their attributes up, and then in the match you can sort of change the tactical style that they're playing. So it's a lot of fun, actually.
Sounds an awful lot like Football Manager.
It is, and that's probably why I like it.
Yeah, probably links in with it quite well. But yeah, I don't know if you know this, because I was looking through earlier, and I think one of your Tennis Elbow Manager series is the second most popular video on your channel.
Yeah. It's the first. Well, I think episode 1 of that particular series. It's if you search Tennis Elbow Manager on YouTube, it's one of the sort of top videos that comes up. So there's not that many people playing it.
So you got a little niche in the tennis community.
Yeah. You get an awful lot of people watching maybe the first 4 or 5 of the videos, and then they kind of tail off because it does get a bit samey. That they could put so much more depth into it, and it would really improve it. But as things stand, I think I've got 1 or 2 people who kind of dip in and out of the series, and it gets a reasonable number of views. It sort of gets around 20 views probably per video, even at sort of episode 90 odd. So that's all right.
Yeah, you seem to be doing well for yourself.
Yeah.
If the whole Football Manager thing doesn't work out, you can just lean back on the tennis.
Yeah, I have to start wearing whites and stuff, won't I?
Oh, absolutely. Like I say, you've got a green screen there. You could be there, pretend to serve.
Yeah.
You got to nail down. It's all ready to go. I'll back you 100%.
I definitely should start doing a few skits in that. I'd see what the tennis elbow manager lot think of that.
Exactly. You could bring the Football Manager ideas into the tennis. And the next thing you know, you are the number 1 tennis manager YouTuber on the platform.
Well, yeah. I like to think I'm up there currently, perhaps, maybe. I think all the other people who've played that game have stopped now. So I think it's probably the only series running.
Until somebody tells you otherwise, we'll just go with you are the number 1 tennis football manager or tennis manager YouTuber on the platform.
Yeah,
Take
you
it.
heard it. You heard it here first.
Absolutely. There we are. I've got somebody famous on the channel already.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Fantastic. Listen to the full podcast over on Spotify. The link is in the description down below.